My fiancé sent me a text that said, "The wedding is still happening, but I'm going to spend the last couple nights with my ex for closure." I shot back, "Do whatever you feel you need to do." After that, I picked up the phone, called the venue, and canceled everything. She didn't find out until her bachelorette party, when the venue rang her to confirm the cancellation. That message from Marissa, my fiancé, she's 27, I'm 29, came on a Wednesday afternoon while I was at work. We were supposed to be married in 3 days on Saturday. The full text read, "Hey babe, I just want to be honest with you. Colin reached out and we've been talking again. His dad has cancer and he's been struggling. He needs support, so I'm going to stay at his place Thursday and Friday night for closure before the wedding. Nothing will happen, I promise. The wedding is still on. Love you, Colin." This was the same ex she'd dated for 4 years, the guy she swore was long gone when she and I started dating 2 years back. I read that message 3 times before I replied with, "Do what you need to do." She answered instantly, "Oh my God, you're the best. I knew you'd understand. This is why I'm marrying you. You're so secure and mature. I can't wait to be your wife on Saturday." I set my phone down, stared at my computer screen for about 5 minutes, and then started making calls. First call went to the venue. "Hi, this is Andrew Clark. I have a wedding booked for this Saturday. I need to cancel." The coordinator's voice was sharp with surprise. "Oh my, is everything okay? You'll lose your deposit." "That's fine. Cancel everything, the flowers, the food, the DJ, all of it." "Sir, are you sure?" "That's almost. I'm sure. Please process it right away." Next up, I called the honeymoon resort in Hawaii. Canceled that too. Lost another deposit, but I didn't care. Then I rang my best man, Marcus. "Hey man, wedding's off. Can you let the groomsmen know?" "What? Hold up, what happened?" I forwarded him the text. He went quiet for a while, then said, "She really thought you'd just roll with that?" "Apparently. What do you want me to do?" "Already handled it. Just tell the guys." By 6 that evening, everything was canceled. While she was at work, I'd moved my stuff out of our apartment. She had her bachelorette party that night anyway. Timing worked out. I only grabbed what was mine and left her engagement ring sitting on the kitchen counter with a sticky note that read, "For closure." The best part? Marissa's maid of honor, Felicity, worked at the same venue as an events assistant. She wasn't on shift that day, but I knew her coworker would mention the cancellation once it went through the system. I shut my phone off and headed to Marcus's place to hang out. Update 1. The meltdown kicked off at exactly 9:23 p.m. Marcus was keeping tabs on social media since I'd already blocked everyone. According to him, Felicity had posted a story from the bachelorette party. The whole group was in matching bride tribe shirts at some rooftop bar, laughing, drinking, having a good time. Totally clueless. At 9:23, the venue's after-hours system sent Marissa an Audrey-weighted confirmation email about the cancellation. She'd made sure she was copied on every vendor email, so she saw it immediately. Marcus showed me Felicity's next story, posted at 9:31. It read, "Emergency. Does anyone know where Drew is?" By 9:35, texts started flooding Marcus's phone. I had him screenshot all of them for entertainment. "Felicity, is Drew with you? Marissa is freaking out. Yeah, he's here. The venue says he canceled everything. This has to be a mistake, right?" "No mistake. OMG, why? Ask Marissa about Colin." Then silence for about 20 minutes before she came back with, "You're overreacting and ruining her life over nothing. Cool story." She's literally sobbing. Sucks to suck. Next came Marissa's mom, Lorraine. 17 missed calls to Marcus's number. She hadn't had it before, but I guess somebody gave it to her. The voicemails were priceless. "This is ridiculous. The wedding is in 3 days. Tell that boy to pick up his phone right now. Family is flying in from across the country. He's acting like a child. Marissa did nothing wrong. We'll sue him for the deposits." Good luck with that, Lorraine. Everything was under my name, but it got even better. Around 11, Colin himself started texting Marcus. I still don't know how all these people kept getting his number. "Bro, tell Drew this is all a misunderstanding. Marissa was only trying to be nice because of my dad. Nothing was going to happen. He's really going to throw it all away over 2 nights? Tell him to be reasonable." Marcus's replies were savage. Man, you literally texted the groom that you'd be spending 2 nights with his fiancée right before their wedding. What did you think was gonna happen? It's not like that. It's exactly like that. Marissa said he was cool with it. Does he seem cool with it? The cherry on top. Marissa's cousin posted a video from the chaos after. Marissa was sitting on the bathroom floor at the bar, tiara still on her head, mascara streaked everywhere, while her friends tried to calm her down. In the background, someone said, "Maybe Colin can help," and Marissa screamed, "Colin is why this is happening." So much for nothing was going to happen. Update 2. Thursday morning, the very day she was supposed to head over to Colin's place for her big closure. Marcus showed me her 3 a.m. Facebook post. To everyone planning to celebrate our wedding this Saturday, I regret to say it's been postponed due to Drew's mental health crisis. He's battling severe anxiety and paranoia, even making false accusations about me. I'm standing by him while we get him the help he needs. Please keep him in your prayers. Mental health crisis? Paranoia? Yeah, 2 could play that game. So I made my first and only public post. I dropped a screenshot of her original text about Colin, followed by this: "No mental health crisis. No paranoia." Marissa told me she was spending the 2 nights before our wedding with her ex. I wished her well and canceled. That's it. Also, Colin's dad isn't sick. He posted pictures from a golf tournament yesterday. Do what you want with that info. The comments section blew up instantly, but Thursday afternoon is when the real circus rolled into town. Marissa actually showed up at Marcus's apartment with backup, her mom Lorraine, her dad Victor, Felicity, and, of all people, Colin. Yep, they brought Colin with them. Marcus had his Ring doorbell rolling, and with my blessing, he filmed everything. The moment they arrived, Lorraine was shouting through the door, "Andrew Clark, open this door right now. We need to settle this like adults." Then Victor chimed in, trying to sound firm but fatherly. "Son, I don't know what kind of stunt you're pulling, but you're going to make this right. Do you have any idea how much money we've already put into this?" And then more pleading. "Drew me, please. You're not thinking straight. Just talk to me." Colin, absolute clown that he is, pipes up with, "Bro, come on. Don't do her like this." Through the speaker, Marcus cut him off. "Did you seriously bring the guy she planned to spend 2 nights with to convince the groom to take her back?" Silence. Then Marissa tried to explain herself. "It wasn't like that." "Then what was it like?" Marcus shot back. I needed to be sure there weren't any lingering feelings before I got married." "And were there?" A long pause. "That's irrelevant." "No," Marcus said. "That's actually very relevant." Victor switched tactics. "Look, we've got 150 guests flying in. The rehearsal dinner is Drewaro. You can't just pull the plug now." "He already did," Marcus answered flatly. Then Colin stepped forward like he was about to save the day. "If I could just talk to Drew man to man." Marcus cut him down immediately. "My guy, you are literally the last person who should be here." Finally Felicity spoke, sounding fed up. "Marissa, maybe we should go." That's when Marissa snapped. "No, he doesn't get to do this. He doesn't get to humiliate me like this. Drewmy, I know you're in there. You're being pathetic. You're going to regret this forever. I was doing you a favor by marrying you." A favor. There it was. "Anything else, Lorraine?" Marcus asked. Lorraine fired back. "We'll make sure everyone knows what kind of man he really is." "Cool," Marcus said. "Drew already posted the receipts. Got anything new?" They lingered another 10 minutes, tossing threats, until building security arrived and escorted them off the property. But Thursday night brought the best update yet. Marissa still went to Colin's apartment anyway. She even posted a story from his couch, 2 wine glasses in frame, captioned, "Sometimes the universe shows you where you're really meant to be." Guess canceling the wedding didn't derail her closure plans. Update 3. Friday morning kicked off with a call from the country club where the rehearsal dinner was supposed to happen. Marissa had marched in there with Lorraine, demanding they honor the reservation, even though I'd already canceled it. The manager rang me because my name was on the account. "Mr. Reed, there seems to be some confusion. Miss Whitfield insists the dinner is still scheduled." "There's no confusion. It's canceled. She's telling us she'll pay for it herself." "That's fine, but it'll need to be a new booking. The Reed-Patterson rehearsal dinner is gone." Understood. Oh, and sir, she asked us to charge your card for her new reservation. When we explained we couldn't, she got upset. I could hear the yelling in the background. That her screaming now? I'm afraid so. She's demanding to speak with you. Yeah, I'll pass. Have a good day. Not long after, Victor tried me from a number I didn't recognize since I'd already blocked his. Drew, this is Victor. I'm at the country club. They're calling the cops on Marissa and Lorraine. Is this really what you want? I don't want anything. I'm just living my life. You're destroying hers. She made one mistake. 2 nights. And you're throwing it all away over a text? Victor, did she tell you she posted from Colin's apartment last night? After everything was already canceled? Dead silence. Yeah, I saw that too. Still think I'm overreacting? Click. He hung up. The fallout from the rehearsal dinner was all over social media, courtesy of Marissa's drama-loving cousin. Turns out Marissa and Lorraine tried hosting a backup dinner at some restaurant. Out of the 60 people invited, only 12 showed. Colin was one of them, seated right next to Marissa. Her own sister walked out the moment she saw that. But Friday night was something else entirely. Marissa went live on Instagram. She was half a bottle of wine deep, tears streaming, rambling. I just want everyone to know the truth. Drew's trying to paint me like a cheater, but I never cheated. I only wanted closure. Colin and I had unfinished business, and I wanted to enter marriage with a clean slate. Drew said he was fine with it. Someone dropped a comment, "Girl, you're literally at Colin's apartment right now." She scrambled to tilt the camera, but people had already spotted Colin's unique wall art behind her. It's not like that. We're just talking." Another comment, "Didn't you say this morning Drew was having a mental health crisis? He is. He's nuts. Who cancels a wedding over a text?" Comment, "A guy whose fiancé told him she was spending 2 nights with her ex. That's when she broke down into ugly crying. You don't understand. Colin and I have history." Drew never understood that connection. The live ended with Colin trying to grab her phone and muttering, "Babe, you're making it worse. Babe." And yes, someone screen recorded the whole thing. Update 4. By Saturday morning, I was waking up in a quiet mountain resort. Yep, I went on the honeymoon trip solo, and it was perfect. Peaceful, beautiful, zero drama. Marcus, though, kept me updated on the chaos back home. The venue had turned into a madhouse. Even though everything was canceled, around 30 guests still showed up because Marissa and Lorraine told people it was just postponed and to come anyway. They tried turning it into Bork, a celebration of love. Problem was, the venue was hosting a corporate retreat that day. So there were Marissa's relatives wandering around in suits and dresses while a bunch of tech bros ran trust fall exercises. Lorraine, of course, tried bullying the staff into giving them a room. The manager ended up calling the cops again. Later, Marissa's sister Serena, the one who bailed on the fake rehearsal dinner, texted Marcus, "This is insane. Mom and Marissa are telling people Drew had a psychotic break." Meanwhile, Marissa's been staying at Colin's since Wednesday. Dad just found out Colin's been divorced twice and has nothing to his name. No car, no house, nothing. But Marissa's acting like he's her soulmate. I'm mortified. And then came the twist. Colin's supposedly sick father, the cancer story that started all this, actually showed up at the venue, thinking his son was getting married. Turns out Colin had lied to him, too. When the truth finally came out, that Gavin had blown up an engagement and faked having cancer as part of his lie. His dad completely lost it in front of everyone. "You told people I had cancer just so you could hook up with an engaged woman?" he yelled. "I raised you better than this." Marissa tried to step in. "It's not his fault." Drew overreacted. Gavin's dad turned on her. "You're engaged to another man and still spending nights at my son's apartment? You're both garbage." Talk about perfect timing. That Saturday night, Marissa made one last desperate attempt. She showed up at the apartment we used to share. She still had her key. Since technically I wasn't on the lease, I'd just been splitting the rent. She sent me a picture of herself standing in what used to be our bedroom, wearing the wedding dress. "This could have been our night. I'm here if you want to talk." I texted back, "Check your email." I'd already notified the landlord that I was gone and wouldn't be paying next month's rent. She had no way to cover it on her own. "You can't do this." "Already did. Best of luck." Where am I supposed to live? Gavin seems comfortable enough. She sent me 43 voice messages. I didn't listen to a single one. Final update. The fallout has been wild. Marissa and Gavin are officially a couple now. After she got evicted, she moved in with him, into his mom's basement studio. Meanwhile, Lorraine and Victor are divorcing. Victor blew up when he realized Gavin wasn't the successful guy Marissa had described, and that Lorraine had been pushing this closure nonsense because she thought Gavin had settlement money. When Victor confronted her, Lorraine admitted she'd never liked me. She thought I wasn't ambitious enough. Funny thing, I'm a software developer making 6 figures. But sure, I'm the problem. Victor sent me an email that said, "Drew, I'm sorry. I failed you as a father-in-law. I should have raised her better. You dodged a bullet. I wish I had your courage to walk away." Even Gavin's dad reached out. "Kid, I'm sorry my son turned out this way. You seem like a solid man. His mother and I are cutting him off until he learns to grow up." And the best part? Marissa's been trying to plan a wedding with Gavin. She called our old venue to book it. They refused. She tried 3 others, same thing. Turns out there's a blacklist for nightmare clients, and Lorraine's run-ins with the police got them flagged. Her cousin, the one who kept posting everything, told Marcus that Marissa's furious Gavin won't propose. He keeps saying, "We don't need a piece of paper. What we have is beyond marriage." At Thanksgiving, Gavin casually mentioned he doesn't believe in marriage anymore after 2 failed ones. Marissa lost it and screamed, "You ruined my life for nothing." Gavin shot back, "I thought you loved me for me, not for some wedding." They're still together, but from what I hear, it's miserable. She tries to make it look picture-perfect on social media, but people have spotted Gavin on dating apps. She just pretends it's not happening. As for me, I'm doing great. I got promoted at work. Turns out not planning a wedding did wonders for my performance. I've been seeing Natalie, a girl from my rock climbing group. She thinks the whole saga is hilarious and says she'd have handled it the same way. We're taking it slow. No pressure, no drama. No exes showing up for closure. Funny enough, I ran into Felicity at a coffee shop. She actually apologized. She admitted Marissa had been texting Gavin for months before that Wednesday, lining up those closure nights, even bought lingerie for it. Felicity had tried to talk her out of it, but Marissa was convinced I was too much of a pushover to react. Guess she was wrong. Looking back, the red flags were everywhere. The way she constantly compared me to Gavin, the just friends texts she hid, the time she told me during a fight that I was lucky she picked me. That wedding would have been a disaster. The divorce? Expensive. Gavin's text was really just a gift in disguise. Oh, and get this, last week, Gavin's ex-wife messaged me online. "Heard about what happened. Welcome to the club of people who survived that train wreck. He'll cheat on her within 6 months. He cheated on me with 3 different women." I told her, "Not my circus anymore." And it's not. Not even close. Edits. Yes, I got some deposits back. The photographer gave me half. The cake lady refunded everything except materials. The venue and caterer kept theirs, per contract. Totally worth every penny to walk away free. Stop asking for Natalie's climbing gym info. That's weird. And Marissa, if you're snooping around here, Gavin was spotted on Bumble yesterday. Serena sent screenshots. Good luck with that.